Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a review of not one, but two foundations. So both of these are from Hourglass, and prior to today, I haven't tried neither of these products, which is crazy, I know. So I have the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation here, and then I have the new Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation here. So I got both of these in the shade Alabaster, and this shade is way too light for me. Aside from the color being completely wrong, I feel like I have very strong opinions about these two foundations so far. I will save that for the rest of the video, but I do want to quickly mention that I have the Hourglass foundation on. They're both Hourglass. I have the stick foundation on this side of my face, and I have the liquid foundation on this side of my face. So I have both of the foundations here. They are both in the shade Alabaster. They do have corresponding shades for both the stick foundation and the liquid foundation. So the liquid foundation is $56 and the stick foundation is $46. So they're both really expensive foundations, and they're the most expensive foundations I've ever tried, and I haven't tried neither of these before, so this is going to be a very interesting video in my opinion. So let's go ahead and open these up. I know that this product right here has gone crazy on the internet. Like, I feel like everyone loves this so much. I don't think I've ever actually used a stick foundation at all. So this is going to be very different for me. And then we have the Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation right here. I do really like the packaging on this product. I think it's cute. I think it goes well with the foundation stick. Like, I think they did a good job representing that this is supposed to be basically the same foundation except stick versus liquid form. So I was looking at the products on Sephora's website, and I believe they have the same claims. So the stick foundation claims to be a weightless, waterproof foundation with long-wearing concentrated coverage in a custom triangular component for fast and easy full coverage on the go. So it says it's full coverage, natural finish, and for skin type it says normal, dry, combination, oily. So that's basically all of the skin types. And then for the liquid foundation, the claims say that it is a highly concentrated liquid foundation designed to deliver instant full coverage with just half a pump, no primer needed. So this says full coverage, natural finish, and it's for normal, combination, and oily skin. So they left out dry skin on the liquid foundation, which is kind of interesting. On both of the boxes, they recommend applying the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer before using, which I don't have that, so I'm going to use my current favorite primer right now, which is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. I know how this primer works with all of the foundations that I own, and I know how it kind of works with my skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over the face. Even though the liquid one says that you don't need a primer, I am going to be putting the stick foundation on one side and the liquid on the other. So as you can see, we've got lots to cover, so we'll be able to truly tell if this is a full coverage concealer. I zoomed you guys in a little bit so that you could really see what we've got going on and really see the application process of the foundations. So they also recommend using a brush to apply foundation, but I very rarely do that, so I'm not going to be doing that today. So I'm going to be using my favorite beauty sponge, which is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and we've got our face primed. Gotta roll up the sleeves so that we're ready. They both say that they're very concentrated with pigment and that you don't need a lot, so ooh, I really love this. I like have never even held this product before, so okay, I'm just gonna put like a little, I don't even know what is a little bit, like that. Let's see how much coverage that gives me. Uh-oh. Maybe I do need a brush. I'll be right back. Ah! I almost just fell out of my chair. So I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH03 brush, so let's give this a try. I'm so confused right now. It's like not blending out. This literally looks so bad. I'm just enough to make you smile. I'm like so confused right now. So first of all, this shade is like completely wrong for me, and second of all, I am so confused about what's going on. So I think I'm going to just completely start over and wipe everything off my face, and then maybe try a different primer and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so we're starting over with a nice fresh clean face, and now I'm gonna try the JOA Glow Activator Radiance Primer. This is a very affordable primer. You can get it from CVS. So this primer definitely has more of like an oily, like more moisturizing wet finish, so maybe that will help the foundation stick blend better with my skin. I don't know what's going on. That was literally like so terrifying and kind of like stressful, especially because of how much money I spent on this. Gotta love motorcycles, don't you? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this is better. Okay, so that was a lot better, and I definitely do need to apply more because that was not enough. So I feel like I'm using like the entire foundation stick. All right, so this looks super scary because of how pale my face is compared to my neck, and I'm already really pale. It looks a lot better in person. It looks very stark white on camera, so we'll see how things turn out. So honestly, I would not call this a full coverage foundation. You can definitely see so much of my redness and breakouts around here, and like it looks like I have like so much foundation caked on and I don't know, it just looks like not good right now, but you know, I'm not giving up on it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the liquid foundation now. And let's see, it says you only need a tiny bit, but I might I'll just use one pump. And I'm gonna use my sponge again, and we'll see how much coverage this gives us. So I'm gonna zoom you in. I look like a ghost, but I'm gonna zoom you in so that you can see. This is with a full pump on one half of my face. You can see all of this breakoutness. You can tell that it's like sitting on top of my skin really weird. I feel like the stick side gave me a little bit more coverage than the liquid side, but I really do not like the finish of this foundation. I am gonna put another pump onto this side of my face and blend that out and then set it, and then we'll see what's going on. And this time I'm gonna use the brush and just see if that makes any difference. Okay, so now I'm going to put some concealer on. I'm using the JOA Dark Circle Concealer. I love this concealer so much. So I'm just going to put this on my under eyes, my forehead, chin, a little bit on the nose, and then my upper lip area. So honestly, my JOA concealer, which is a very affordable drugstore concealer, gave me way more coverage and looks way better on my skin than either of these foundations. So I know I look pale and I know it's like kind of startling, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna bronze the heck out of my face. But first I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10 Fair Light. I love this stuff so much. This is like one of my favorite. This is my favorite at the moment. My favorite loose setting powder at the moment. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Uh-oh. So my powder that I just applied is like darker than the foundation, so that honestly actually kind of helped a little bit because I put my setting powder everywhere. I'm still looking like Casper the Ghost, but it's still okay. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna need to look at my face up close and see what I think about it now that it's been set. So my face still doesn't look good. It looks really cakey, and you can still really see my skin through the foundation. It looks like it kind of like gathered in weird places. Like some parts are really see-through, and then some parts you can see are a lot thicker with product. And you can still completely see these breakouts on my cheek, like completely. And I don't know. I just really don't think that this is going to end up working out for me, which sucks because I literally spent over $100 on these foundations. So definitely gonna need to figure something out to do about that. So now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette to contour my face a little bit. So I basically ended up taking my Bling Brushes F1 powder brush and just going ham in this contour shade of this Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, and basically putting that over my entire face to try to make the color not so pale on me. So it looks a little bit better. It looks kind of crazy, honestly, but it looks better. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back to show you the finished product. So I'm almost done with my makeup, and I started to put on highlighter, and I just had to show you guys this. This is from Lancome. Let me put the lid on it so you guys can get like a full effect. So this is what she looks like. I got this in PR from Octoly. So the packaging is actually like super lightweight, and it's kind of like cardboard, but it actually looks pretty dang nice. I did just get the Becca like letter things, and that came in like a sort of a similar packaging because it's like cardboard and it's like a thing that you take the lid off, but the Becca one is like nothing like this kind of packaging. So even though it's cardboard, I like the packaging is where I'm getting at. But you open it up and oh my word, like this is literally so freaking gorgeous. And I know that this was like a big thing like a while ago. It's like a blush or something, but this is a highlighter. It's the Starlight Sparkle. Oh, it says blush. Illuminator Iridescence. Well, I was putting this on my cheek like a highlighter because it has a really nice gold glow. Not sure if you can really tell. This was not planned, by the way. I just like thought that this was like so extra, so I just had to show you. But I don't have any highlighter on this side yet. But I just think that it's like super like subtle and natural, and it has like a champagne-y gold like undertone, so it's like not blinding, which I'm more of a blinding highlight kind of gal, so this is more of like a base highlight in my opinion. I would probably go over this with like a more like super like crazy blinding highlight on top and like right in the middle at the highest point of my cheekbones and my nose, but I don't know. I just thought this was really cool, so I wanted to show you guys. So this is the finished look, and I will leave all of the products that I used linked in the description box. I will let you know on my eyes, I'm wearing the Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. Hello. I love this palette so much. I think it's so gorgeous, especially this shade right here. It's called Razzle. It's stunning. It's what I have like all over my lid, and I'm freaking obsessed. And then on my lips, I have this little mini buxom gloss in the shade Blushing Margarita, and I think it's really pretty, and I think it goes really well with the eye look. So, okay. I did set my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this stuff as a setting spray. And overall, when I look at my face, it actually doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look nearly as bad as it did at the beginning. So I guess like setting it with powder and then putting the rest of my face on and then setting with setting spray made it look a lot better. Still is not full coverage. I would not give them that claim. I don't think that it's like a seamless finish either. I think it's very obvious that I'm wearing makeup, and it looks a little bit cakey, like especially between my eyebrows right here and like kind of like around my nose. But I mean, would I be opposed to going out in public like this? No. Also, I did get the wrong shade, but I mean, I'm not counting that towards this review because that was my fault. I did like pick the shade in store, so I guess I'm just not as pale as I thought I was, which is good. But I don't know. I was really excited about this foundation, both of them. I forgot that I had two foundations on. I will say they look identical, like on both sides they look the same. Like they have the same exact finish. I would say they have the same amount of coverage, even though I thought the stick might have had a little more coverage. They pretty much look like they have the same amount of coverage. So yeah, right now I would say I am not a fan of either of these foundations. So they claim to be full coverage, and we know that that's not true, at least for me. We know that they claim to be long wearing, so we'll see about that. I will do my check-ins still. And seamless finish, I don't know what that means necessarily. I would say that would mean natural finish, but I would not say that this is a natural foundation. So I'm kind of confused about what the hype is about this foundation especially. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Hey guys, so it is currently 5:30 p.m. So it's been about 3 hours since I last talked to you guys, and I'm actually about to go to the gym, and I'm gonna keep my makeup on mainly because I don't have time to take it off, but also because I need to wear this foundation for longer than 3 hours to test its longevity. So I did want to quickly mention that I do have a little bit of a runny nose because it is cold outside, and I feel like I might be getting sick actually. So sorry if you can hear my dogs playing, they're so loud. But I do have some like foundation that has worn off right under my nose from like blowing my nose, but for the most part it's like stayed everywhere else. I feel like it just looks really cakey around my chin area, and like I said, you can really see, especially on this side, you can really see all these breakouts. I don't really have any creasing like in my forehead or anything, but yeah, I don't know, still not really a big fan. I asked my mom what she thought of it, and she said that she didn't think that it looked too great on me. So yeah, I guess I will check in with you guys after the gym. I'm gonna do my best to avoid touching my face, but I'm doing an hour cardio dance class, so I'm gonna be sweating my butt off. But yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys after the gym. So I just got back from the gym, and my makeup is a complete mess because, like I said, I did an hour of like dance cardio, and I tried really hard to avoid touching my face, and I tried to like lightly dab the sweat off my face, but this does say that it's a waterproof foundation. Now, I'm not going to criticize it for not like lasting on my skin perfectly during that workout, because I wouldn't expect it to, and yeah, I'm not gonna fault the foundations for that, but they just don't look good in my opinion. They didn't look good before I left. I haven't liked my makeup all day. It's like really disappointing because, like I said, I really wanted this to work because literally everyone talks about this foundation so much, and they're really expensive foundations, and I honestly cannot say that I recommend them. Now, if you guys like these foundations, if you've tried them, let me know how you use it. What primers do you use? What application technique do you use? Do you have any tips? Because honestly, like, I'm just like, I don't get what the hype is. Like, I really don't get it. I love so many other foundations so much more than this one, and they're like literally a fraction of the price. The new Morphe foundation is really good for a full coverage, long wearing matte foundation. That's like my new like go-to. The Joa Beauty foundation drops are amazing. Like, seriously, I just don't, I don't get it. So, I mean, I don't know if you can really tell, but my skin is not looking very good. But I mean, like I said, I was sweating really bad. As you can tell, my hair is like literally drenched. But yeah, I guess to end this video, did I say what time it was? Sorry, I have my flashlight on. It is 7:30 at night. So I've had this makeup on for about 5 hours, and normally I would like to try foundation longer than that, but I just know I really don't like this foundation. Unfortunately, this gets a thumb down from me. Both of them do, because they literally performed equally. So if you love the foundation if you love if you love the foundation stick and you know you love it, then maybe the liquid foundation would be a good thing for you to try, because they literally it feels like I have one foundation on my face. I cannot tell a single difference. Like after it's been applied, I can't tell a single difference, and I actually prefer liquid foundation over stick foundation. Like I said, that was the only stick foundation I've ever tried, and I was not a fan. So if you have any foundation recommendations for me, let me know. I have oily, acne-prone skin. So I love full coverage foundations. But yeah, if there's any foundations you guys want me to review, please let me know in the comments below. I guess I'm going to wrap up this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!